Mio, the aspiring author. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we helped out Colony Mew figure out what it wants to be for the future, with Fiona resolving to, well, she, as the commander, feels like she needs to do a little bit more. This time we're going to go and explore around Mew again. What Fifi said made me so happy. But still, I don't think I'd be much use there, even if I became lieutenant. What can I do to be more useful to everyone? Is a good question indeed. Hello, Lotus. What do you got for us? Hey, look at this. Yep, that's a broken wood, alright. No, really, look at it. Don't you find the shape interesting? If you polish it up all nice, it'd make a cool plate with a handle, don't you think? It's a really clean broken bit of wood, eh? It speaks more to chopping board than plate to me. Wait a minute, there's something written on it. Huh? Where? Oh, you're right. It reads, need help. Where'd you find this thing? On the hidden coast, all kinds of things wash up there. Now, if there was someone's if that was someone's distress signal, oh my god, I'm now getting in the... Maybe some other clues washed up on the beach. Let's go have a look. What washed ashore? What did we?
That smells gorgeous.
Stickers were my idea, but Tal is the one who said he wanted to plan how to get everyone on board with it. He's a good guy. I'm sure he's not perfect and he makes mistakes, but he goes all in if it's to help others. Please don't misunderstand his intentions. It's not his fault. His head just isn't screwed on properly.
Would you believe it?
So 1 of 5 bits of information. Lots of things to go and find out about what washed ashore. Hello, Nico. That's you. We got tons of preserved foodstuffs now. There should be enough rations for the last of us. Then this would have been a lot more fun if everyone tried to get along. I don't know what kind of voices I'm even doing at this point. I'm just all over the place with my voices. But I feel like there was another person we could talk to. I think they were down here. Whee! No one there. Let's go to Tussie. Wow, we caught so many fish. Can't wait for the party. There's so much fish to go around. No one's going home tonight. Wait, my stomach's at the bottomless pit when it comes to Lotus cooking. Seems like not everyone's in the party's spirit, though. These things are a little more upbeat around here. Feels like everyone's slowly losing heart these days for some reason.
Would you believe it?
I'm slow on my feet, so I'm often left watching everyone from behind. Nobody seems to be having much fun these days, from what I can see. Last I also said that people don't seem to cooperate these days. I wonder if you two aren't the only ones who feel that way. Goo even asked me if there's been a fight. Looks like everyone's been shuffling off their own little corners. I love watching everybody get along, so this tense mood in the colony right now is kind of suffocating.
Huh.
I don't like them not getting along. I like them getting along. That's how words work. Hello, Kanata. Tal me a little out of step with the rest of us, but his heart's in the right place. Our soldiers were shattered from fighting, so Tal set up his own squad to help the other squads that were short-handed. The members ended up being just Shu and me, but we always followed his lead whenever he needed us. I'm not sure about this time, though. Yeah, things have just overall been not going great for really anyone, it seems like, out here in Colony Mew. Why does everything have to go wrong with Fiona? Like, anything that can go wrong does go wrong when it comes to Fiona and Mew. I'm just bullying at this point. That's what I think, at least. Hello, Tello? So maybe we didn't actually find the new lieutenant. But Fiona's got herself out of the dumps, at least, and I'll support her 100%. The actual sticker hunt really got people fired up, so yeah, I think we'll do okay. That's the hope, at least. I like that at least Tallo's trying. Maybe not necessarily succeeding, but he's trying. That Irma was such a liar. She said she'd survive alongside us. I know Fifi said she's gonna do her best, but is she really gonna be okay? Also, if everything's resting on her, what would happen if she was gone one day? Cut your drift, but what's the use in stressing about something that's not even happening? I suppose you're right. But for some reason, I feel even more on edge than when we still had to fight. Sometimes it just ends up, as they say, it do be like that sometimes, though. Lots of things for us to investigate out on the hidden shore. So we can go and make our way there. Hopefully that's everything. There's definitely one more investigation mark. Ah, because there's 2 posters in here. What you got there? Laundry duty. Frost, Irma. I'll do it for you 2 this time, Tallow. Oh. Oh. Of course, there's a few people in Colony Mew that we never really, we didn't know at all. What was it? Frost and Sean, I think, were the only 2 that were named. There might have been one more. The Goullard is dead during the mission already. Got some wind-blown cargo.
I love the sea.
Oh. Okay. So it has the same got right. Better hold on to this. Better hold on to this, love. So it has the same got right. Better hold on to it. Who's got some other dialogue? Tyon. I spot writing. This must be one of the pieces that we're looking for. And we'll pop on over to... Let's go Senna. Is something written on this? Oh my lord, I cannot learn how to speak. But we do got some things washed ashore. So might as well go and check out what that's all about. Pretty soon we're going to be coming up onto some pretty major quests. I have been hinting at that for a while. We're just going to finish up Colony Mew while we're here. We're not going to be able to do the... well, they're called Ascension quests. I'll just pull that back. We're not going to be able to do the Ascension quest for Colony Mew for a while. Fiona is going to stay at level 10 for a little bit. Signifer is going to stay locked up to level 10 for a while.
Maybe train?
So, that's why I'm not too worried about this. So we have these 3 wood pieces. The reason what? And there's the neat out piece of that Lotus picked up. And last of all, random looking numbers. Could what become for Reese? Water might become water, maybe. Those pieces don't even make that much sense to me. Wait, what if we put spaces in between some of these pieces? Put a space near the end of that to get the. Put a space in front of T, and then we get the 2 trees, right? Sure sounds like a landmark to me. So these 2 trees can't be any old trees. There has to be something about them that would make them a landmark. All that's left to figure out now. All that's left to figure out now are these numbers. Found an island that fits the description. Sharing with you all now. Go Tyon. Talk about quick. How do you narrow it down? All I did was input those numbers into my Iris coordinate systems. It's not to be that impressed by. That little grin you got tells a different story. You're not exactly great at hiding how you feel, you know? Stop staring at my face. It's creepy. Teasing aside, though, that was, like, seriously impressive. Now go up so you sent the message. Sent to where the coordinates are pointing to. I'm bound to find her 2 trees there. It's us distress signal. So we get another quest for us.
Okay. Next on the list.
Where we're heading to Twin Palm Isle. Very fitting name, I must say. And where is it at? We'll go over by Double Craig. Hi, Craig. Both Craigs. We can accept both Craigs, I guess. But yeah, not necessarily related to Colony Mew, it seems like. Just, happened to be washed up ashore on Colony Mew, and I mean, I can see that. It's pretty close to the hidden bay, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's just right here.
Whoa, check this place out.
And, it's a landmark. Twin Palm Isle. And we have Nira Nira.
Meme, I noticed you Nira Nira. Other palm come to help Nira Nira.
It must have been who wrote the message on those wood pieces.
Yes, with Nira Nira who wrote message that floats on the sea.
A strike iron while news still hot topic to Quicksand Island. A go-go! Hold on there, Furball. Did you say Quicksand Island?
It's target destination of Nira Nira. I want to go there at all costs. That's why Nira Nira sent message to sea.
So then it wasn't a distress signal after all. It was a call for help to find this island you're after.
Well, it's obvious from start. What else need help on message mean?
But why don't you just head back to the continent yourself and ask someone to help?
Because Tiny Boat Nira Nira wrote on break to itty bitty pieces.
So you did get shipwrecked then. Call that distress, Furball.
Talk about not cause for distress. Such thing only a natural part of journey. Nira Nira heed call of romance.
Can't say I'm convinced by your reasoning, Nira Nira. Therefore, we'll accompany you to the island, considering you've got no way of returning home anyway.
Many thanks to friends. Now you come near a quicksand island.
Always nice to have more. Okay, buddy.
This
Surprise
is
me.
valuable. I'll hang on to it.
And so we've snagged another guest because we don't have enough of those. Because we are canonically still dragging along the entire city Ouroboros team with us. So, they're still just, following with us as we do all this stuff and avoid going to infiltrate the prison that we only have about a month left until. And we've already burned up quite a few days of that month. I don't exactly remember what episode I started the... what episode we started going out on the boundary. But, yeah. We've spent quite a few days doing relatively nothing, including one day that we basically did absolutely nothing. Just because I wanted to get Hulks taken care of, and turns out they're higher level than I thought. And, well, the lobby sandbar would be nice to have if, it... Ooh, okay. Would be nice if it wasn't for the fact that they're, like, level 60-some. So, yeah. Oh well, we can still just swim to the sandbar, that's fine. Of course, still want to watch out for Whirlpools. Crustips can kind of sneak up on you. There's a few types of enemies. Crustips, I don't really think repeaters do that at all. Caterpiles and Arachnos can tend to dig up out of the ground. Whirlpools are pretty easy to see, because they're just that. And I don't really think there's too many enemies that are just kind of like chill out. I think it is pretty much just those. And I believe we're not actually able to get to there from here. We can start nearing the Hulk, but... Of course, we did see a unique monster on our way here. Absolutely no chance for us to take that on. It was level, what, 85, I think? Yeah, no shot at that one. So all we've got that we could do is find another way around, I think. The lobby sandbar is a pretty big island. It's one of the bigger ones out here on the Aurelia Sea, and it's a pretty empty island, honestly. There's obviously quite a few islands out here, but not too many are of particular note. There's a lot of empty space islands. Or, I guess, if we're gonna be generous, we can just say environmental islands. There's one that we've been to that we didn't really explore too much, but is pretty interesting. We'll be making our way there eventually. We do have a few quests that take us out there, including another hero quest, Ascension quest. So, again, we're going to be heading out that way eventually, but it's gonna be a little while. Because that quest doesn't unlock until until the next chapter of the story. Which is the case for quite a few. Mostly these Ascension quests are optional. There's 3, I want to say, that are required by story. It might only be 2. But there's a few that are just part of story progression, similar to how Ethel's hero quest, Ethel, Valdi, and Juniper's hero quests were all part of the main story. You do have a few later on, not to unlock any heroes, but to at least have a few classes that you can get up to. Have a few classes that you can get up to level 20, because it is a pretty significant difference between the strength of a level 20 class and a level 10 class. I'll be going into more detail on those as we get those done. So we're gonna do like a full breakdown of the class and the hero while we are following that, kind of just as a nice little bow tie to the brief overview I did before. And Jesus, dude, Sandbar is real painful to trek around. Of course, level 60s is probably a little bit too high for us. Maybe we could take them on. It would be close. And we'd have to probably fight them like one at a time, and probably with that elite enemy, no. The 61s are borderline for us. They have the more of the dark yellow as opposed to red markers. And with us finally trekking all the way here, when we could have just, you know, drove the boat onto this side of the island, gotta make things more difficult for me, right? And we're getting more exploration on the Arithia Sea, right? Yeah.
Oof, this looks serious.
And we can just come on closer to you.
This quicksand, no doubt is island that Nira after. This is discovery that make feather of Nira stand on end. Such thrill.
Wait, no!
What if you get caught in... Sad romance! Stupid furball.
He's got some eggs on there. Give him that. It doesn't make it any less dangerous for him to be walking around on his own. You're right, let's chase after him. God damn it, Nira. Of course, lots of enemies following us. I hate Aspars. They're much easier to deal with in this game compared to Xenoblade 2, but I played Xenoblade 2 more than this one. Not just because it's been out longer, but Xenoblade 2 just has a special place in my heart as kind of a game that pulled me back into not going insane. But still.
Aha, there he is. Nothing. Stop Nira and pursue. Romance!
Literally ran straight into quicksand. We've got to help him. Pretty much knee deep in ourselves at this point. And so, I guess in we go. That's a level 64. These are level 60s. Oh my. Nira, you've made a bold choice. Are you kidding me, Nira? Alright, let's see if we can do this. Pretty tough enemy here. Oh god, another one came in. Let's see if we can find space to run. This is not a huge area. Okay. Can get away at least a little bit. Our abysmal Rakshmi. Nira, you dumbass.
Hey, Furball, what spark you thinking running straight to quicksand? You've been killed. Nah, Nira is so embarrassed. But embarrassment not stop Nira last time on island. Nira not fail next time. Investigation must continue.
Investigation? What are you investigating?
Nira after landmark that did risk of ruining completely. Nira want friends not to stop Nira in honorable pursuit.
No, we weren't thinking of that, believe me.
Thank you, friends. In middle of islands for us. We wait next meeting there.
Oh, come on. Alright. Yeah, I know. And trust me, I know about the Piranhas. It is literally right above us. So, you know. Was literally right above us, at least. Man, you're a dick, Nira.
Gotta go against the flow.
As nice as the sunsets are, I do wish it was a little bit easier to get some sunrises. They pretty much only the sunrises in this game only last for like 10-15 seconds. It's just a bit of a shame. But we're coming upon Nira, who keeps going pretty far, I gotta say. Luckily, because this is a Piranha, so we should have... We do have a ladder just in case... Nira, you dumbass. Alright, hello. This is the landmark you've been wanting to see.
Yes, As friends, see, we too late to see Piranhas before destroyed by event of annihilation. Is Piranha special to you? Really not at all that extra special. Not so special, but Nira still not wanted to vanish off existence. I'm not sure we can do anything to reverse the annihilation event. It's maybe the end of its material existence, but it can still live on within you, Nira. Nira not to understand. How could big Piranhas be inside of little Nira? I don't mean the Piranhas itself, but the memory. You said yourself you didn't want it to vanish, right? And how about taking those feelings you have and doing something with them? Meh? Is this what Nira think? Is this romance? I don't quite know if that's the right word for it. Nira understand now! Much thanks, spectacle friend. Sure. Though investigation of Nira complete, there's one more thing Nira want to do. And that thank friend who found signage of Nira. You mean Lotus? Is that name of friend? Would love to meet. Let me guess. Please to bring Nira to friend. No surprise there. Still, I also want to meet up with Lotus. We have to thank her for helping us out after all. That's a good point. We all may as well head back to Colony Mew then. And let's get out of here before the level 60s chomp on us. Because, oh boy, they are very capable of chomping on us. As we kinda started to see a little bit with those arachnids, we actually held up pretty well against the big boys, the big spidery boys. Although, I think they only have 6 legs. So, not quite spiders, but they're spiders, let's be real. Of course, now we do know the location of another unique monster, though one that's much too strong for us to face right now. It's level 64. I wonder what extra treasures are on the finding today. Thanks you, friend! You scared the life out of me! Is friend Lotus? Was told Lotus was one who picked up message of Nira. Nira want to say thanks for that. You're welcome, I guess. Nira might have jumped the gun. Sorry to scare you like that. You see... Oh, I get it now. So you're the one who wrote that need help message. Is what Nira said at start? It's thanks to Lotus that Nira get help. Many thanks. It's fine, really. I was a little excited with myself when I first found that sign. But shame about that annihilation event, eh? It must have really derailed your investigation. Oh, it not derail. Viewings of ruined landmark is duty of Nira. Before I forget to ask, what's all this business about investigations and duties? You see, friend, the job of Nira is to make world map. Only there's so many events of annihilation that keep on happening. To make proper world map, Nira had to travel many sites of annihilation event. So you're a cartographer then? I've heard enough on doing surveying before. But explain why you're so fixated on finding landmarks. Well, like, doesn't it know that map making go to waste right off the terrain goes and changes itself up? It's as friends say. Little piece of world fall away, little piece of heart of Nira fall away too. However, as Becky friend taught Nira, there are also things that never fall away. Stuff that doesn't vanish. Landmark and world that still remain. So Nira continue to record landmark, continue to battle event of annihilation. See your logic there. Better carry on with a positive attitude rather than bemoan about amending previous landmarks. Event of annihilation never erased romance of Nira. I don't get what you mean by romance. What is it to you? To Nira, it's a sparkling feeling of thrills and excitement. Essence of romance is perhaps a goal will never be achieved. Perhaps the end will have been meaningless gesture. But for a brim with 1,000 fiery suns of passion to try anyway, that is the whole point of romance. Wowzers, I don't really know what you're on about, but I can tell you're real fired up. Yes, Nira fiery hot all over. And when you get served a piping hot dogs, you just gotta do it justice and scarf down before it cools, right? Lotus totally get Nira. Nira so thankful. I can't even tell if they're talking at cross purposes or not here. But it looks like Lotus understands Nira on the level of emotions, at least. I feel like you don't know if what you do will suffice, whether or not you'll make it. But you still try with the passion of 1,000 suns anyway. Tyon, can you make any sense of this? I can't quite answer that at the moment. But I hope that someday I can understand feelings like that and be fired up by them the same way. So it started off as a little bit of a goofy quest, and
The sea!
I love your excitement. And Nira will stay put here. Nira decide this place good temporary bait to go investigate over the sea. Nira chuffed up as that county friends offer hand of help.
And we're nearly at level 4 of the Nopon caravans, which is... The Nopon caravans are one of the more difficult ones to get your... to get affinity up with. But not the most difficult, I would say. Colony 15 takes that. And they also do, the Nopon caravans, that is, also have a... also are really good for the bonuses that they give. But with all of that taken care of, I believe that's all we can do in Colony Mu for the time being. And next time, we'll be heading back home. But until then, see you guys later.